All right, my dear friends, welcome back. My name is Marco, for those of you who are new to the channel. So, we are going to do Pisces for the first 10 days in November, 1st to the 10th. I apologize if not doing a weekly right now because, as you know, I just relaunched this channel because before it was together with the Italian channel, and it just didn't work. Italian and English on the same channel did not work. Google didn't like it simply because they don't know the language or the countries or the areas on the planet where to advertise. So they told me I have to choose. So because the Italian was first over there, I kept the Italian there, and it's doing really, really good. That's 2 years already. And so I decided to launch a brand new channel for the English side only. Slowly but surely this channel will become better than the other one, simply because English is international, Italian is only spoken in Italy. So bear with me, please subscribe to the channel, helping me to grow it nice and fast. The quicker I grow, the more I can give. So, instead of then, because it's the end of October, and November is right at the door, instead of then doing 4 readings in a month, meaning weekly, for the first 2 months, November and December, I'm going to do every 10 days, meaning 1st to the 10th, 11th to the 20th, 21st to the end of the month. That's going to save me a little bit of time. If I told you how many videos we make, or I make, in 1 month for both channels, you won't believe it. For both channels, if I do the full weekly, we are talking 448 videos. That's an insane amount. So by doing one less week for 2 months, I'm saving about 40 to 50 videos. It's a little bit easier on me, if you don't mind. It won't make no difference. Okay, so for those of you who are new here, I'm just going to take a second to explain. I work with my friend Seth. Seth is my spiritual guide. I'm sure a lot of you know who Seth is. We're good? Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. So, I met him after an accident, Pisces, I had in Italy when I was 12 years of age. I died and came back. It was a car accident. Big time. And as everyone who's been there, done that, can tell you, when you do come back, you don't come back completely. It's by design, meaning it's done on purpose so that the door is left open so they can communicate with you easily and your life changed completely. So, I mean, the first 3 or 4 years I was so young. I was recuperating from the accident. I saw so many strange things, but I did not pay attention. I didn't know what to do with it. Then in, 17, 18 years later, start chasing the girls, or start chasing my first car. I forgot all about it. Yeah, strange things will happen to me, but I did not put my finger on it. And then I came to Canada at age 22, and the sky just opened immediately. Immediately things start going crazy, and too much to explain in these circumstances. But long story short, I've been doing this since I was 20, basically. I've helped thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Saved several lives, I'm glad to say. In the meantime, I was able to convince people not to do certain things, and thank God I saved a few lives. I'm so grateful for that. Well, we saved a few lives. We wrote 3 books together. This is the first one. But the second and the third, which is titled It Will Change You, and then in 2021, God Always Says Yes. Those are number ones. They went number ones overnight. And so the business just exploded. All of a sudden, I'm getting phone calls and interviews from video, from TV and everywhere, newspapers. And so here I was thinking that I was going to write a book, and I was done with it. To go back fixing my computers, because I also have a computer business. And instead, that was only the beginning. It says, you thought you were done? Yeah, right. So anyways, the thing is this. I read your cards, yes, but he's the one who controls me or who tells me what to do. He's always behind my right shoulder. I don't see him, but I feel him. Sometimes I feel a touch even. Now, there's been people telling me, Marco, I can see a silhouette. I don't see it, to be honest with you. But see, just like that, it is the same as you are talking to someone, a friend of yours, and your grandpa is behind you talking into your ear, okay? So, of course, and they cannot see him. So, of course, you're distracted. Sometimes you're interrupted. Sometimes because now, I've been doing this for so long, now it's almost seamless, fluid. I don't really even pay attention anymore. But as I'm talking to you right now, I also must pay attention to what he says. He doesn't say much. He only intervenes whenever he wants. But imagine that, okay? So this is why sometimes I am talking and all of a sudden it's like if I'm distracted or, I go like that. So don't be surprised, okay? So in reality, he's reading your cards. Well, yeah. He just said, no, I'm not. He says, we are reading their cards. He's right. He says we're part of the same family of consciousness. So he's me, I am him. I am one of these representatives on planet Earth. It's got 2,000 of us, okay? So he's reading your cards. I am reading your cards. But really, I do it by myself, or so I think. And if something he wants me to do differently, let me know, okay? Let's get to your reading, Pisces. I just want to give you a short introduction so you know what we are dealing with, okay? All right. Now, this is also a general reading. See, it says, remind them not. This reading is not for you, John or Mary or Anthony or, Chuck. This is for the sign. I'm reading for the sign. Of course, because you're a Pisces, you're going to feel like you belong or it belongs. But if you want a personal reading for you and you only, you're going to be blown away, then write me to at SpeakToMarco@outlook.com. I'm actually going to change that address because it's too long, but for now it's still SpeakToMarco@outlook.com. Okay? If you're interested in our books, number one books, go on Amazon.com and type Marco Governali, Governali, PhD, and you're going to find my 2 best-selling books. Okay? All right. Sorry, Pisces, just had to give you the one-time introduction. We spent 7 minutes doing that. All right, so the energy of the week for you guys is you are going to get money under your control, meaning you are going to get a hold of money. Yes, because difficulties are finished. You're done with the hardship, and now you are going to get your life back in order, Pisces. You had some hardship. 6 of Cups, beautiful, beautiful card. You are getting your money under control, meaning you're getting your finances in order. Why? It looks like there is a very, very welcome and positive development coming up in your immediate future. You want to know what that is? What it is a soulmate is going to show up. And this is the type of soulmate, my dear Pisces, that it always, oh my God, I can't believe this. Look at this. Look at this. We got the soulmate card here. This is a totally different deck. I'm just curious to see what's over here. Okay, money. Yeah, well, money. It's a money under control. You guys, this is a soulmate card from another deck. Isn't it amazing? Anyways, coincidence, right? All right, so this type of soulmate, they are going to meet very, very, very soon, possibly within this 10 days in November, is the type of soulmate who's got a contract with you. You guys have a contract together, which means you keep on coming together each and every lifetime. It's a contract that you make before you come onto planet Earth. This could be centuries ago, even millennia ago, believe it or not. So one time you're the man, one time you're the woman. One time you're the mother, one time you're the son. One time you're the brother, one time is the sister, one time is this friend, one time is that twin, and one time is your neighbor, which you become so close that you can never be apart from one another. This is the type of soulmate that endures throughout time, and you keep on finding each other, and you cannot do away with it. And if one of you guys is already committed, I had to tell you, this type of soulmate, it cannot be resisted because it's a contract. And it's every time you create a different challenge to make it different. So one time you're going to have to leave somebody else behind, divorce, whatever, separation. One time you're going to be single or a widow or whatever. But you guys, the moment you see each other, every time you go, geez, how come I feel so comfortable with you? We just met and it's like I know you for 100 years. Well, because you do. It's like I feel like family. I feel like, did we meet before? You tell, and you finish each other's sentence. You already know your favorite, their favorite color, their favorite type of food. Or it's like, suppose your brother or sister moves to another country for 2 years, right? And then they come back and visit. There's no ice to break. You don't need to be careful what you say or do. It's your brother or your sister, right? You love them and their family. Well, this is the same thing. It's like, yeah, you just met 5 minutes ago, but you behave as if you know them forever. So this is how you know. When you meet someone and you feel like that, this is your soulmate, my dear friends. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. So you remember before I said, okay, so this is the soulmate. And then I said, let's see what's over here. And I uncovered this card, and it was the 9 of Pentacles. And I saw, Joy, you're going to be making a lot of money. 9 of Pentacles. Guess what this is? 9 of Pentacles. Do you see how these cards are connected, you guys? Do you see how they speak in unison? Everything is connected. I mean, as you saw at the beginning, I shuffled these cards for 2 minutes. So no coincidences. Yes. So that card says you're going to be making a lot of money. And I says money. Well, it didn't kind of mesh with the soulmate thing. But then here's the money. The exact same card. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Brand new beginning, brand new powerful beginning, and you guys are extremely attracted to each other physically. And now be careful because there's someone jealous around you, okay? We're going to talk about that in a second. And yeah, there is some, I see, okay. Do you remember what I just told you? Do you remember what I just told you that sometimes when you meet a soulmate like that, which is irresistible, look, when that type of soulmate finally comes into your life, which could be later on or at the beginning. You might be young, maybe you're not committed yet, or maybe you're 70 years of age or 50, 40, whatever. When that type of soulmate comes into your life, there's no point in resisting. There is no point in trying to get married with someone else. There's no point on starting another relationship because you're going to have to end it. Because the depth of that relationship, even if you don't say a single word, imagine it being in church or being in a place of worship or in a bank or with your husband, with your wife, okay? And you see them, like you already met them, the feeling is there, and you see them 100 meters or 50 meters from you. You can't resist. Your husband, your wife will say, what are you looking at? Like, what's the matter with you? You can't resist. You have to go. You have to go talk to them. You will find some kind of excuse to, how are you? Let's go for coffee sometimes. Nice seeing you again. I can't stop thinking about you. So, what I'm saying is, if you're single and you meet this type of soulmate, don't bother. Don't bother postponing or trying to forget them, etc., etc. It won't work, my dear friends. It can't work. You're going to end up divorcing. you're going to end up, if you marry somebody else, you're going to end up divorcing. See the tower here? Whatever empire you have, you will leave an empire behind. If they're broke, they don't have a penny, it doesn't matter. You simply cannot resist. Why? Because you have a contract with them. It's a contract, and you must honor it. That's why they show up in your life, to serve you, to honor the contract. So be careful. If you met one of them, don't bother marrying anybody else, because you're going to have to divorce. So prepare, and the devil. Wow. Okay, so this is you preparing. Now, some of you, I had to tell you, I really had to tell you this, but some of you have no choice but make another relationship fall. See, that's the tower that just comes crashing down. But you are prepared. You are prepared. You know that there is no other way to do this. You must do it. You can't resist. You're going to drive yourself crazy. You're going to be making love to your husband or wife, and you're going to be thinking about them. It's not fair even for your husband or wife. Think about it. Have you ever been in a situation where you make love to your companion and you're thinking of somebody else? That's terrible. And it's not fair to them. They deserve better. They deserve their soulmate. So, but unfortunately, try as will, you can't resist. You can't do otherwise. It has to come to fruition. It has to come to pass. And then we got the devil. So, the devil could mean a couple of things. Either the person is a Capricorn, then in that case, that's all we need to say. Or the pull, the attraction is so strong that you just cannot do without. It becomes an obsession. This is the card of obsession, you guys. I mean, when you are, never mind religion, never mind heaven and hell. We're not talking about that. We are talking, when this card comes out, you are obsessed with something. It even can be a habit, smoking, drinking, gambling, sex even, or someone. You're obsessed about someone. And so there is no escaping it. There is no point in trying to resist it, because you ain't going anywhere. Look at this, the Ace of Wands. In a way, it signifies, it's well known. It signifies, you know what, right? So there is so much passion here. Now, this could also be you doing things behind whomever you with. This reading is general, so this fits many people, many options, many ways. This could be someone that is doing something behind your back, but it could also be you doing something behind your back of whomever you with. And I meet many people that tell me, Marco, I'm in a happy marriage. My husband is really good, or my wife is really good. We have a family. I can't afford, we have money, we have houses, this and that. But I love somebody else. It's not fair, you guys. But life wasn't meant to be fair. Life was meant to be an adventure. This is an experience. So it's a learning ground. So everything goes. So, and don't worry, because you see, in the end, you're going to understand that everything that happens to you, it actually happens for you. You're going to understand, well, put it this way, in the law of attraction courses that I teach, I give 4 universal keys which changes your life. One of the 4 keys is this. Well, I'm going to give you the watered down version, but this is the meaning. Everyone, and I mean everyone, every person you'll ever meet in your life, both your friends and your enemies, those who do you good and those who will hurt you really bad, in the end, you're going to understand I mean, even the guy in front of the store that begs for $1, the homeless person, the criminal, the lover and the enemy, every person you'll ever meet in your life, in the end, you're going to understand that they were all teachers. They were all teachers, meant to teach you one word or an entire book. They were all teachers put there by you for you. And they're all assisting you. That's all there is to it. Okay? Now, let's go a little bit deeper. I mean, I don't know how much deeper we can go. Wow, 20 minutes. No, I mean, this is so clear, you guys. This is so clear. So you're getting your finances together because you know, well, it's because some of you are going to need money. Hopefully you don't have to go through legal, things, and I don't wish that to anyone. And by the way, such a setting just happened to myself recently, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. I tried and do nothing about it. I tried to forget. I tried this. I tried that. But in the end, wow, this card just fell out by itself. Yeah, it's meant to be. See, judgment. So meaning it is meant to be. It is from the universe. You can't resist it. As a matter of fact, this is a test. This is a test to see if you understand. Come on. It's a test if you understand that this is your soulmate, and here's the soulmate card. Oh my God. Come on. Look, the same card you got at the beginning. Once again, you're getting your finances together. You guys, do you see what's going on here? Okay, let me pull one more card here. Absolutely. Someone from your past. Absolutely. All right. So, look, you guys. Let me show you something. Remember what I told you before, right? So, some of you, well, first of all, this card here, money is in your mind. It's on your mind right now. You are preparing your finances, but you're going to be fine, okay? Now, you remember what I told you? Some of you, the whole thing is going to fall, whatever, if you're married, if you're together with someone, whatever it is. So when something falls, what do? You have to start from zero, right? You have to start from scratch. So here's the card right here. The card right here basically tells you that net cut with the past, you have to start something brand new, but you had a crown here, so you're going to be victorious. So this is brand new beginning. Basically, that's a brand new beginning. This card here is someone from the past. Someone from your past comes back to life. And I just told you, this person could be from when you were, from your childhood, or they could be from 3 lifetimes ago. It doesn't matter. Someone from your past is coming back, okay? Now, they could be Capricorn. I'm not 100% sure, but they could be Capricorn. Now, then I said over here, you're being tested, your soulmate, so-and-so, you're very attracted. And what comes out? The soulmate card. So, I mean, you guys, I don't know about you, but to me, these cards are speaking so loud, it's not even funny. All right, so this is your reading. Time for your soulmate. Congratulations. So prepare. I hope that, and be honest with you, I hope you're not committed to someone else, because I feel sorry for you if you are, because, well, I don't feel sorry for you. I'm going to be happy for you. But what I'm saying is this is meant to be. It's the universe is doing what you ask it to do. It's calling you up. Wake up. It's time to go. It's time to, your soulmate has arrived. So I hope that you don't have any other attachments, but those of you who do, you're not going to have it. You're not going to be able to do without. You just won't be able to, because nothing comes close to this type of feeling. Once you experience this feeling, You'd be miserable if you would resist it. You'll be miserable all day and night. I know people that are married, my clients, I won't mention any names, that are married and they are miserable. I mean, they end up hating their husbands and their wives and their situation. They pretend. That's not nice. That's not nice. But we can't divorce because we have two houses, because we work together. Bullshit. You guys, I don't encourage divorce. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. For God's sakes, if a marriage you can stay together happy, all the power to you, and I always encourage that, especially when there are children, of course. But when it comes to possessions, houses, business, money, that means nothing in front of love. That means nothing, and the money can always be rebuilt. You can't resist. It's futile to resist. You just can't, okay? All right. Now, signs on the table before I pull the yes or no coin. We have Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini again, of course, and that's it. So these are the signs on the table. Now, think of your question. I'm going to give you an answer. I can't believe it. This reading went 26 minutes. This is your answer, you guys. It is a no. Whatever that is, it's not necessarily negative, okay? I hope you like this reading. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you need a personal reading, get a hold of me, okay? Thank you so much. Big hug.